Welcome to Tech Talk with Craig Peterson, show number 687. We have a lot to cover today. This is going to be fun because, of course, Cyber Monday, big shopping day, and following Cyber Monday, we have lots of days. In fact, this year, it's 32 days before Christmas. So there's 5 weekends for shopping. There are, of course, a whole lot of shopping opportunities online and in the stores. So hopefully you enjoyed Friday morning. Yeah, it was Friday morning. I sat in for Paul Westcott for his normal morning show while he was out. And I did the Black Friday show for Paul. That was a whole lot of fun. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And I've got a few things out of it. Well, today we're going to talk about what's left in the sales this weekend, what's going on Cyber Monday, and what's going on beyond that. We'll be talking about all kinds of stuff today. Everything really kind of from the couponing world. We'll talk about some of the holiday deals that are out there, various security risks that you should be aware of if you're going to be shopping online and how to deal with those. There's some new ones out there. We'll be talking with eBay about what you can do to go to eBay, save money, and their holiday collection. They have some special designer items that are only available via eBay. We'll be talking with Michael Palladino at Colby Electronics. They make some great consumer electronics, kind of all the way across the board, frankly, from TVs through little earbuds. We'll be talking about extrabucks.com with its CEO, I believe he is, Jeff Nobbs. Now, they allow you to get cash back on anything you buy online via their associated retailers. Now, there's a lot of them, so you're not going to have problems finding the stuff you want. We're going to be talking about some mobile accessories with Marware. Now, if you haven't been to their website, marware.com, I think you'll really like it, because they have some wonderful accessories, including for the latest items that are out from Apple, Samsung, everybody else that you just can't get accessories for. And some very, very nice ones, as I mentioned. We'll be talking about Small Dog Electronics, a little bit about what they're doing. LivePerson.com is going to join us, talking about how websites can help to provide a better interaction with a real human being when you have questions, how that all works. We'll be speaking with the Body Shop USA today about their great deals tomorrow and, of course, throughout the rest of the year. Land's End is going to be joining us. We have Ravensburger Toys will be joining us. They are well over 100 years old. German outfit, makes some great toys, and now they're moving into the digital age, so we'll talk about some of that with them. We'll talk with AOL's Games.com senior editor, a little bit about gaming gifts. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff today, a lot of gift stuff, should be fun. And also we'll be talking with eyewear.com, or lureeyewear.com, about their Call of Duty Black Ops 2 eyewear, special eyewear just for gamers. So hour 3 today is kind of dedicated to gamers. That will be a lot of fun. I want to warn people who aren't following me on Twitter and Facebook and are looking to get the brand new Nintendo Wii U. Be careful. If you do an update, and there are software updates for it, you could be turning your device into a brick, because if you are starting to do an upgrade and anything goes wrong, your device will be unusable. So if you don't follow me online, you should. CraigRadio.com is where you'll find the links to my Facebook and Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube feeds. In fact, you can see me right now as I am doing this monologue on the YouTube site. But again, CraigRadio.com. Just click on the link if you are a Facebook person, and you can like my Facebook page, so you'll get these updates about problems out there, about what the latest technologies are, where things are going, some of the curve, if you will. And if you're a business person, absolutely must follow me on LinkedIn. And again, the link there is on craigradio.com, because I talk about the latest innovations for business, some of the technology that's going to make you money, some of the marketing technology, all of the newest stuff. And again, all of that is available in one place, and that's from me. And you can get it at craigradio.com. You're listening to Tech Talk with Craig Peterson. We are about to go through some articles in the news this week, and of course today's show is all about shopping. We're going to have some special gift shows over the coming weeks here, leading up towards the end of the year, as we talk about some of the great gifts that you can get for people. So the first article we're going to talk about today is about the sales on the Microsoft Surface. Now, right now, the Surface RT is the one that you can buy, and there's a Surface Pro version that's supposed to be out in a few months, and everybody has been ripping it. It's funny. I posted a thing on one of the feeds again this week. This was about Oprah. And Oprah wrote something saying, well, she just loved the Surface. Of course, I'm paraphrasing here. Surface tablet from Microsoft. It's so substantial, and she really liked it. And she, of course, tweeted that on Twitter. Now, I tweet things all of the time. I don't usually do things quite that personal. I'm just trying to get you the information I think is important. But, she likes to really connect with their audience. Maybe I should do that a little bit more, too. So she was connecting with them, telling them, hey, listen, this is a great product. Look at it as a gift for Christmas. Well, yeah. She tweeted it from her iPad. It is great. Right on her Twitter feed, it said, via the iPad app. Well, somehow that makes me think that she just isn't all too happy with the Microsoft Surface. And there aren't any great apps for the Surface when it comes to Twitter, or frankly, most anything, which is why most people don't like it. But anyway, Steve Ballmer was out there saying, hey, listen, things are going okay here. The sales are starting modestly. Those are the actual words he used. And he won't give exact sales figures. He just says, we're having troubles making the thing. Yeah. Well, there's another one, too, about Microsoft Windows 8 and the Surface, and that is waiting for apps to arrive. And it's difficult as a developer to put together an app. There's a lot of money involved, an incredible amount of time, and you have to learn all the new stuff when it comes to operating systems like the Surface. Well, it's been so poorly received by the general public that developers have been saying, why would I spend a minute working on the Surface? So what has been happening here is Microsoft has said, well, we need to lower the barriers to entry here. We need to make it easier for developers to be able to develop for our wonderful new Windows 8 app and app platform. So, bottom line here, this is from Wired Magazine. There are more than 120,000 apps in the Windows Phone store and more than 16,000 in the new Windows 8 store. Of course, they sound like pretty big numbers, but when you start talking about the million plus in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store, Microsoft knows it needs more apps. So as of this month here, they're trying to make it easier to build apps for Windows 8 and for the Windows Phone 8. And we'll see what happens here. I don't think they're going to get anywhere with it. The Windows 8 is difficult to use. People are confused by it even after using it for a few days. And that's bad news. Bad news for Microsoft. And of course, as we know, many of these people that were involved in the project are out the door. They're in some big trouble. This is kind of neat here, this next article. This is from Wired.com. I posted this again on my feeds this week. I put this on both, I think I put it on my LinkedIn feed as well as my Twitter and Facebook feeds. This is called Kill Your Resume. What about using science to hire? There's a new company out there. It's a startup called Cream.hr. That's kind of cool because, of course, HR is human resources, right? I forget what country it is for. But what they're trying to do here is analyze people who are applying for jobs. Now, I've used MBTA type scores before. I don't know if you're familiar with those, but they try and look at you and figure out what your personality is like and how you would fit into an organization. Well, Cream.hr, and I took their test, by the way, and you can take it for free for Chuckles. Cream.hr not only tries to figure out if you are fit, but are you likely to be a good employee at all? Do you have the relevant work experience is one thing, and that's what you'll get on a resume. But when we start getting into the psychology here of personality traits, which are openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and whether or not you're neurotic, University of Toronto professor of psychology and Cream HR co-founder Dr. Jordan Peterson developed the test after reviewing the effects of personality traits on job performance. And his findings were published in several peer-reviewed psychology journals. And it's kind of interesting here. You can look at the test. There's a quick test where they only ask you a few questions, and it got me pretty much right after just a few questions that you answered. And what you're doing in those questions is you're grading things from 1 to 5 as to how much you think it matches you and your personality. Well, there's a 25-minute test for entry-level applicants and a 45-minute exam for executive and management job. So Cream HR's testing service starts at $99 a month for 50 assessments, which is phenomenal, very cheap, because I've paid as much as $300 for a single MBTA exam. There's also the full Cream package for $500 a month, which collects resumes, cover letters, and complete Cream scores for up to 350 applicants. That's pretty good here. And looking at the competition, it's actually rather inexpensive. You're listening to Tech Talk with Craig Peterson, going through some articles in the news this week. Then we're going to be going to a lot of interviews today. I think I have 14, 15 different executives where we're going to be talking about the Cyber Monday and through the end of the year, great deals on shopping, how you should shop, how you can save money, how you can get cash back, how you can keep yourself safe. So it's going to be a fun show today. As usual, frankly, more startups here are letting the employees sell shares on a site called Second Market. This is a platform out of New York here that's designed for trading shares in privately held companies. Whole different way of going. And it's important, too, because if you are in a private company and you have stock, you might have already found out that stock isn't worth anything unless you are the majority stockholder. It really isn't worth a dime until there's a liquidity event. Well, there may never be a liquidity event, which might be something like, for instance, a initial public offering, where you're going to a public offering to try and sell all the stock to raise money. There might be a private buyout, or a buyout from a public company. Those are all liquidity events that mean your stock is worth something. But until they happen, really your stock isn't worth a dime. Well, Second Market lets you take your stock and sell it, put it onto this private, trading platform, I guess is the best way to put it. So, very interesting article I posted this week from an author, Kai May Hausner. You can find that on my Twitter and Facebook feeds and LinkedIn. In fact, I want to thank you. I wish I had the names in front of me. A couple of different people who thanked me for posting this here on the LinkedIn, because what they found now is they have a thing that they can do with their company and with their stock here to make it actually valuable to their employees. Because sometimes, again, a private company, you're just looking at it as a cash cow. Right, you as the business owner are making plenty of money from it, so why would I sell it, right? Well, again, stock to your employees doesn't mean anything. So you might want to look this up here, Second Market. And if you want to find my comments on it on Twitter and Facebook, again, go to craigradio.com and click on the Twitter link or the Facebook link or LinkedIn or YouTube. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? All the stuff out there. Nexus 7. Many people have asked me, what is the best tablet to get? I like this new 7-inch form factor, and there really are only two to consider purchasing. One of them is the Nexus 7, which is very, very nice here. I like it quite a bit here. Google debuted it in June, and it's quite nice. But it's probably the best value out there. I'd like the Kindle Fire HD personally, because I like the integration with Amazon and the Amazon Prime and the free movies and things. But if you're just looking at a really great standalone tablet, the Kindle is a good one, but really the Nexus 7 kind of edges it out. Now, if you're an Apple person, which I am, and I have Apple gear, and I like the Apple stuff, and it's all integrated, it all works, it's all tied together, it's phenomenal, then you probably want the iPad mini, or the full-sized iPad. But the mini is nice because it's easy to haul around. And they have mobile data available now. They have AT&T SIM cards that they can ship with. But they're nice, so have a look at that if you're looking to get a mobile data tablet of some sort for yourself this year.